Hello everyone. So long time no see and I'm very sorry about that. So let me first start out with explaining why I've been absent. For starters, I got sick again, which sucks. I've been getting so randomly sick this year that it's really started to be really aggravating. My sinuses has always been bad ever since I was a kid. But like the last couple years, I've been doing pretty okay. But like the weather keeps shifting here, and because of that, I just keep getting sick, and it hasn't even like completely gone away yet. But definitely feeling better. Then after I got sick, started the whole. I don't know what happened with with my cable, but I couldn't get on YouTube. Uh, I would try to load videos, they wouldn't load, neither on my computer, my phone, or my Xbox. They just wouldn't load. At first, since I was so focused on watching my videos on my Xbox, which I love doing because I can watch it on my TV, I thought it was an Xbox issue, so I went back and forth with them, and it turns out when I went to my computer, I just went, screw it. Xbox can't fix this issue. So let me go to my computer. And then it wasn't working on my computer. And Time Warner kept saying, it was a YouTube issue. And then finally some guy did something and it started to kind of work. Then it went out again. And it's been going on for about 2.5 weeks. I've been trying to catch up most of this week because I couldn't catch up this weekend. I've been trying to catch up most of this week with everyone's videos, but I'm very behind. And by very behind, I mean like I had to queue everyone's videos in my watch later thing because it's no longer, because of the YouTube layout change, it's no longer easy to like create playlists, or at least not that I've found a way to do. So I've had to add every video to my watch later, and it's at 200. So I'm really behind, and I'm trying my best. I'm hoping to get through some more videos today. But I also want to play Bioshock Infinite, so we'll see what happens first. But anyway, yeah, that was most of my absence. Just the fact that I couldn't even get on YouTube, and I didn't even think about like attempting to upload anything because I couldn't watch anything on it. So sorry about all of that. So this is a video just saying, hey, I'm still here. And I have a couple updates, nothing too minor, I guess. I mean, too major, I guess is what I would say. For starters, I'm here with Junie, who you probably haven't seen in like forever. She is my resin solie, and I redid her face up, and I don't know if you'll really be able to see it. Oh, you can kind of see it. I redid it. I didn't really want to. I was actually very fond of her old face up. It was not perfect, but I was just very fond of it. I think it's because it's the first face up I felt I did okay on. She was actually my first larger doll that I did face ups on, because the first face up I ever did was on my Deca doll Bobby Cecile. He's a tiny, and I don't think anyone should ever start with a tiny for a first face up. I don't know why I did it, but But she was the first, and she had some really bad failed face ups, and then her last one, was the first one that I really got to my liking, and I really loved it on her. But unfortunately, I used testers, and it started to yellow and become like dirty, and it was really bothersome to me. Like it wasn't like in pictures and stuff, you couldn't see it. You can pretty much only see it in person. I would take pictures of her still, and I would never see it in pictures, but in real life I kept seeing it, and it was just really irking me. So I figured it was about time to go ahead and redo it. And I do really like this face up, but it's going to take me a second to get used to it because I'm used to her the old way. But I have to say, I think I did a pretty good job on it. It's not the same as last time because I wanted to try and make her look like, yes, she wears makeup, but have it be more fitting to her age, which, by the way, I don't really have defined anymore. Like, she was at some point 12, but she may be older, just like in a shorter part, because like Elia and excuse me, Alia, my Deacon Lola, like she is like 17 and she's SD. So like I kept thinking it'd be weird to make her like 15 or 16 or something because she's MSD, but then I realized I probably will keep my MSDs mostly separate from my SDs. Like my SDs are like their own little thing and my MSDs are their own. So I can make them, I'm figuring I can make them whatever age I find fitting. And even if I did like increase her age from what I thought was originally, which was 12, I still did want to keep her face up like not as dark as the last one. And yeah, so I don't know. I like it. It's hard to show up on this camera. I'm going to try and take a picture of it so people can actually see it. So yeah, I redid her face up, and I actually redid Rye's face up, which he is right here. You probably won't be able to see this at all, but oops. Yeah, you can't really see it. All you can see is just a lot of pink. But I redid his face up. It's pretty much almost exactly the same as the last time he was on camera, but I made the pink a little lighter because like how bright it was just like really just getting on my nerves. Like I liked how I did it, and I don't know why I liked how I did it. It's I don't know. It's not exactly his character, so to speak, but at the same time, I really like it for him. It's making me see him in a different way, and I kind of like the style of it. So I just want to redo it, but in a lighter, less offensive to my eyes pink. I also started on some face ups for Vi, my boy and girl Sky, and my only doll Tinyu. I wiped their face ups, and I'm finally redoing them. Though they're probably going to take a while because I kind of have no direction for them, so we'll see what happens there. And then I completely redid Sparrow, my Bobobi Apollo's face up, and I was going to show him in this video, but then I realized that I kind of wanted to do a character video for him. I've been catching up on people's videos. I've been watching a lot of people's character videos, and they've been just so amazing. I love watching them. They're like my new favorite thing. So I was like, I want to get in on that. So like, I might try to do some. I'm deciding to start with him because his story is pretty much like one of the simple stories I have, and it's very easy to tell. Like, like I don't have to do. I mean, his story is not very convoluted. I have a lot of characters when their stories are very convoluted, and I have to figure out a way to tell them without like going on and on for like an hour, which would be very easy for me to do. So I'm going to start with him. I plan to do that video hopefully tomorrow, but I need to write out what I want to say on him so that like I don't overload people. But I'm actually very happy with his face up. His character changed, and I'll explain more in his video. Like basically his hair color became his actual hair color, not like something he dyed, bleached it to. So I had to change his eyebrows specifically. Like his eyebrows against his hair. Knowing his character changes was just bothering me, so I did that. And then I'm trying to think of anything else major I did. I have not done much of anything since I was sick, and just overall just like annoyed with a lot of just things at work and with the weather and all that blah blah blah. I didn't do too much except those face ups, and yeah, I wish I had done more. I wish I, felt the drive to do more, but at the moment, not too much. So, there's that. Then I also got a new doll head in. I mentioned that I was getting a Volks School D head, And I'm sorry, he has the old, like, a weird head cap, so, like, I can't get it back on. So I will put it aside, and actually did get him in. You can't really, yeah, you can see him, yay! So I actually did get him in, and I'm debating on whether to keep the face up or not. It's like a gorgeous face up, so that is not even the problem. But I'm not sure if it's fitting to the character I have in mind for him. And there's a lot of smudges on him, I think from his wig, that I really, really want to get rid of. So, like, I don't know. I'm going back and forth on whether, like, the smudges bother me enough or not to get rid of this really pretty face up, or what. Like, I wanted all my dolls to have face ups done by me, but I just love it. I do. I bought this head, like, this is how I've always seen this head, because I bought this head from a friend. And, like, it's like this face up is like part of him, but at the same time, it's not who I had in mind for him. So I don't know, but I adore him, and I'm so, so glad I went ahead and got him. And I plan to, if Mint on Card lets me, I plan to put his body on layaway before their next order goes in, which is the 1st of May. I like, I wasn't going to, like, I really don't want to start another layaway right now, but with how sporadically they order from Fantasy Doll, I really want to get in on that order. So I'm going back and forth on that right now in my decision making, and I don't even know if the body will match, because apparently rumor has it that that Fantasy Doll's normal skin no longer matches Bulk's. Now, I don't know how old, or I mean how current that information is, but I don't know if it matters that much to me. I'm trying to debate, like, how much it actually matters to me, if I just want to go for it, and if it is off a well, or if I want to try and track down the older body on the marketplace. I'm not sure, but I will figure that out. And then let's see. Besides that, the other layaways I have, which is 3, it was supposed to only be 2, one being remarkably cheap layaway, but then it turned into 3 because of Zoom. I'm actually making a last payment on them next month, and I'm very excited because, first of all, if you can help it, never do a 6-month layaway. It gets aggravating. It just gets aggravating after a while. Like, after a while, since it's dragging on for so long, you just get kind of tired of it. And then, like, and then you get impatient for your dolls, but then other times you're just like, well, it's been 6 months. Do I even care about these dolls anymore? But now that the last payment is coming up, I'm excited about them. And I cannot wait to get them. I heard from Mint on Card that my Doll Chateau dolls were on their way to them. So once I pay them off, I'm hoping to get them immediately. I know my Decadal order is already in, so I can't wait to get him. It'll just be interesting to have some fresh new dolls around the place after a while. But at the same time, I'm just like, I want to focus on my older dolls, which is what always seems to happen when I have a new doll on order. And I'm just like, but why? Then why did I even buy the new one? But I do want their characters around, so it's not like I wasted any money or anything. So besides that, I have put in a Cool Cat order finally, and I joined a Leak World Go to get the wig for my Doll Chateau Queena. So as for ordering stuff, I probably get a cascade of crap in May, which is great because that's when my birthday is. So that'll be kind of cool. I'll treat them as birthday gifts. So yeah, that is literally all I can think of. And again, I'm very, very sorry for the absence. I will not let that happen again. I mean, not like, people were waiting for my videos or anything. I like to be consistent in making them, and I always worry when other people disappear, so I don't want to cause anyone to worry about me for any reason. So, yes. So, here's Junie again, and I might even do another video, like with my phone, doing a close-up of her face up like I've done before, and hopefully you like what you see. Oh, and she's wearing the Galaxy tights I got. I can't remember who I got them from now. Oh no. Oh well. I can't remember who I got them from now. I got them from Etsy and they sold out super quick. Like, it was funny because like I saw them as soon as they went up, but then I was like, no. So like I was like, well, when I get to work, I'll think about it. As soon as I got to work though, there was only one left. And I immediately like threw it in my cart. It was kind of funny. I was like, I no longer think about it. Judy needs them. So yeah. So thank you very much if you watched this, and I hope to see you tomorrow or hopefully this weekend at the latest with some information on Sparrow, and I hope you like them. Thank you guys. Bye.